Yo, why y'all playing checkers on the chess set?
Yo, why you give a shit? Man, we ain't got no checkers.
Yeah, but yo, chess is a better game, yo.
Hello, Internet. Mr. BPG here, and today we're going to talk about money. I think Hannibal Buress said it best when he said,
I said, yo, ma, money over everything.
saying there's about 5 things you can do with money. You can spend it, you can save it, you can invest it, and you can donate it. But Hannibal Buress had to remind them church people that the 5th thing you can do with money is gamble it. Truth is, I don't gamble with anything but my life. I never gamble money because it's a different philosophy to me. And in today's episode of Mr. BPG Says Vlog, we're going to be talking about money. Specifically, the game of Monopoly. Everyone knows the game Monopoly. The idea that you are to travel across the board, buy property, and then use that property to take all the money from your family and friends in the room. Just all the money. The interesting thing about the game that most people in the modern age wonder is, why do you get $200 every time you cross the board? Is that universal basic income? No. Because the truth about Monopoly that none of you people know that I'm going to reveal for you today is the pieces you choose say a lot about who you are as a character and a person, and they have a deep history connected with the old world of the monopolists. So let's get into it.
How did I make it big? I know how to play the game. I buy real estate, hotels, fancy cars, even railroads, and I take chances. To make it big, you've got to play the game.
What I wanted to talk about today is what is this universal basic income that seems to come for these characters, and what it actually is based on what character piece you choose, because each character piece has a history behind it and a deeper meaning. For example, did you know if you chose the battleship, you are playing as someone who is retired from the Navy, who has a pension, who has a regular income which he uses to buy land and property? Did you notice that if you were to choose the cannon, then you are a retiree from the Army who is using their pensions and money earned to buy property? That's why every spin around the board is supposed to represent 1 year of life and 1 payment of pension from the industry that you worked to pay for this property. Textile industry, sewing, you put thimbles, you do sewing, you got your money, your $200 came from you being a part of that sewing industry if you chose the thimble. Now I got dogs barking, it's going to be the funnest edit ever. Keep in mind, I'm trying to teach this to people because I don't think people know this about Monopoly. I think what people know about Monopoly is color for boards, random chance cards, railroads named after some real railroads, and then everybody wants to put their money on Boardwalk like that's the spot. I think most people realize is like, oh, we get money and this and that, but they don't realize that it's not a game, it's a life lesson that you're supposed to learn every time you play.
You get what you put in.
Get what you put in. Hey, if you play with iron, guess what industry you were working with?
Iron.
Steelers, baby. You were an iron industry worker. Monopoly is not a game. It is a teaching tool for adults to teach children about money. At its core, the game of Monopoly is about going around the board, collecting your income, and then using it to buy property to build on. Whether they're houses, hotels, or whatever we decide to build on that property, the goal of the game is to play within the system, play against the other players, and gather as much of Monopoly as you can. The thing about Monopoly that you're supposed to teach your children is exactly that. As you grow up and as you start earning your money, it should be used to be invested in money, into land, and to build more land and other stuff on. Last one that I know that at least is on this list is the Rockin' Horse. Do you remember the Rockin' Horse? I don't even know what the Rockin' Horse piece could be. Post in the comments what you think the Rockin' Horse class is in the game of Monopoly, because I gave you the rest, and I might need some help with the answer. No, folks.
No.
Them retirements,
No.
them rockers.
No, they ain't going nowhere. They just move back and forth.
Them horses
Putting a
that
tax
just
on the
put in the
system.
work. Yeah.
Put a tax on the system. That's what they do.
So that's the game of Monopoly. That game of Monopoly is not a game, but an actual life lesson that you're supposed to be learning every time that you put it down.
And it's illegal.
Is it illegal?
Monopolies are illegal.
And monopolies are illegal.
Think
but guess
about
what?
It's the name of the game.
Guess what? There's 2 sides of the law. The side of the law that makes the most money is the one that's the right side of the law in their eyes. And they don't give a shit because they got monopolies everywhere. But I'm not being political today because people, believe it or not, all of these pieces I told you, Guarantee I know what I'm talking about. And if you want more shit like this, check out Mr. BPG. I'm going to keep putting out this stuff just to make you smile and entertained, help you understand the world just a little bit better. And if I can piece this edit together, I can't wait to show you what other games, stories, and other things have a secret meaning that you probably didn't realize was there, but it was right under your nose. Thanks for watching. Until next time. And that's it. We hit stop on the record.
We love you.